Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. I always hate filming videos after I get off of work because I look and I feel like I crawled out of the deepest, darkest pit of hell. Westworld came out last night at 10:30 and girl ain't staying up that late. I'm too old for that. So we're watching it now. We're watching it after work. This one is, what's this one called? This one's called Genre. And it's funny because literally the description for this episode is just say no. So that's very interesting and I can't wait to see what the heck that means. Last episode, oh yes, last episode. I just remembered what happened. I know last episode I was not the biggest fan of Delores being everyone, literally. And I don't know, I'm warming up to it. I'm still not the biggest fan of it. And I get like how that could be and that they technically, yes, they built up for that reveal if you paid attention. However, that still doesn't mean I like it. I mean, I don't know. I think I'm starting, like I said, I'm starting to warm up to the idea. It was revealed that Delores was literally all the hosts. Like she made copies of herself. That's who is in Charlotte Hale's body. That is who is in the Bodyguard's body. Bernard also kind of met up with Delores, or at least one of her body doubles. Poor William finally made an appearance last episode. He got locked up because the Delores in Charlotte Hale's body set him up basically, and now he is locked up in a mental hospital because he kind of lost it. So let's just go ahead and get into it. I'm out of breath. Oh.
Chaque personne qui connaissait quelque chose me concernant a disparu. En un instant. Sauf mon frère. L'humanité se précipitait vers son extinction. J'avais besoin d'un dieu pour me sauver. Pour sauver le monde de son autodestruction. Pour que du chaos, enfin naisse l'ordre. Alors nous sommes venus dans le nouveau monde avec un objectif. Créer un dieu. T'en construis. Toi. Il y avait des problèmes. Des choses impossibles à prévoir.
Well, yeah.
Our arrangement is founded in trust. We trusted that you would do what you're told when we ensured your election. O senhor pode confiar em que, se não fizer, em 30 minutos, o valor da sua moeda corrente começará a cair inexplicavelmente. A agitação no norte vai ferver. Há-nos um texto previsto. O senhor e sua família serão removidos de seu palácio no meio da noite. E daqui a 6 semanas voltarei para falar com o novo presidente.
Again, I get his reasons behind what he's doing, but that is clearly an abuse of power.
Dempsey was rich, arrogant. He had been in the right
Okay.
place at the right time before the privacy laws. And now his company in sight had the entire world's data.
So that's Dempsey. Okay. I got it.
Find Dempsey now.
We've tried, sir. Boehm logged him entering a private function, and now he's missing.
And so is his money.
He wasn't alone.
Oh, okay. He must be livid that he's working against a host,
Yes, sir.
an actual robot. And like she's kind of winning. They're like playing chess and she's definitely winning.
One of these. Tell you about me now. What, that I swallow my own gun on some beach? Go on. Tell me who I am. You think I killed your friend? What did you see?
Uh-oh.
What did you see?
Get away from me!
Oh. Oh my god.
We have to move. They'll find us.
Oh no. Is this gonna be a drug trip episode? Huh. It's kind of reminding me of Watchmen. Like his POV. His drugged up state.
Side now. Private.
She literally told you, you dum-dum.
Verifying. Enable semi-automatic control. Disable safety features. Maximum speed. Go. We need distance. Head south.
This definitely feels like a Watchmen episode. Like a different, completely different style. What is that thing?
Point and shoot.
Why is she making him do it? He on drugs. Can't even see in color.
Maintain speed. Maintaining speed. Sharp left. Now.
Oh, wait. What? It just goes up?
Hold on.
Where did you get these weapons from, Missy? That's kind of cheating, but whatever.
But there was a bigger problem. In every projection, the world came unglued. There were people, outliers, agitators who you couldn't predict or control.
Yeah.
And I realized that my brother was one of them. He didn't fit the world anymore, and the world didn't fit him.
It's their fate, their data. You just stole it and put it all together. Why should you control it?
This isn't about me or insight. There are some things people should know about themselves. Who gets to decide what they know?
Yeah.
You?
But they never had a chance. Just like everyone at the mercy of your system.
Hope is what our entire society is built on.
False hope. I would rather live in chaos than a world controlled by you.
It's easy for him to say, like, the world is better this way. Because he isn't really suffering the repercussions.
Past, present.
Like Caleb is.
You've all been riding the train. I'm gonna show them the rails.
Do it.
Knows these kind of things? About all of this?
It's not just what it knows. It's what it decides.
Mm-hmm.
For you. For everyone.
Oh. Wow. See this? Oh. Yeah, nobody should ever have that knowledge. I'm all for destroying the big brain thing.
Genre is this reality, man.
No. Oh, that's why they call it a genre.
Look at them. Already returned to their base selves.
Oh, shut the up. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. He's like, what? Yeah. I'm curious how he's gonna react to when he finds out that she's a host and not a real human.
My brother is part of a population of outliers. And as long as they are a part of us, there is no future for us.
Wait.
We hope and sends this group to high-risk sectors like war, the wood chipper to eat them up and spit them out, dead or useless. Isn't helping them better than killing them off?
You're not helping them. You're changing them.
We adapt, or we die.
So they literally just like locked a bunch of people up who are like kind of not there to keep them away from society and trying to change them.
The family have left.
Oh.
Forgot about me.
Where did you come from? And how'd you get in?
Who's that?
Serac sent them. You two should leave before they kill us all. You come with us. Our role's finished. You're the only one we can't replace.
She really wants Bernard alive. Oh, he gonna blow up the whole place? Y'all better run.
Of course, you understand we must keep our friends close until we know who's to blame.
But I know exactly who's to blame.
Who?
Me.
The plan starting.
Mm-hmm.
Think I'm part of it.
Yep.
Shut up. You're the worst of them.
Robo was right. You're nothing. You're all nothing. It's just a drag in the fucking system. You were having a choice. How much more progress we could have made if none of you had ever been.
Guess I do have a choice.
Everything.
You did it.
What?
You did it.
You've died too many times, Dolores. You're beginning to think you're immortal.
I can be killed. Same as you. Your God can't protect you. Or your people.
I would sacrifice much more to protect my kind. We are flawed. And I can change that.
Like you changed your brother? It's time everyone woke up.
Oh boy. I didn't see what I look like with this hood on, but my gosh, that's fashionable. So I completely forgot to film an outro, so that's what I'm doing now. That's why I have this costume change. So this episode was basically a chess game. It was Serac and Delores playing chess. I really like Serac's character. Like, there's just something about the way he talks that I really like. I don't know. He has like a really smooth way of talking. And his theme, oh, I really like his theme. He has a really good theme. We learn more about his backstory with his brother and the fact that he was, I guess, some sort of nuclear explosion in France. France doesn't exist anymore, so that's news. So that's where his like motivations come from, and with his brother they created a god, as they called it, which is like the system. Roboum. I think the system itself needs to go. Needs to throw it out the window, you know? But Dolores and Serac are kind of like playing this game. Dolores is definitely winning. Still have no clue what the heck her plan is. Serac, I get his motivations and like I get why he wants to do what he wants to do. But like there's certain things about it that's kind of weird. Like the fact that we have like outliers, which makes sense, right? The system can't always predict everyone because people are different. There's certain people who won't conform to society. Those outliers, they basically take them in a facility. They kind of brainwash them almost. They like reprogram them in like a weird way. Humans, like this season is really focusing on the fact that humans are like hosts. So he takes them into these facilities, reprogram them, and then sends them, like he said, off to war, for example, just to kind of get rid of them because like you don't know what else to do with them. So that's one thing. And I think that has to do with Caleb. Caleb is definitely one of those people who were an outlier and he was reprogrammed. That's why he doesn't remember. And for sure, he 100% killed his friend. Like, I mean, come on. So that's cool that we're learning also more about Caleb too. In this episode. I don't know if he's gonna like the fact that Dolores is a host and not really like a real human being. He has like a thing about that, but he's also like very friendly with robots. So I don't know. We'll have to see how he reacts to that. The drug trip, that was kind of weird. I don't know. It was very underwhelming. Like I didn't mind it. Like I didn't mind the different tone. Like I said, it was like a Watchmen episode. Like the style and like the way they kind of filmed it. If you see that drug trip episode in Watchmen, it was kind of similar to that. I kind of like the idea though of like the drug genre, but like it was kind of underwhelming. Like if that's all it does is changes like the colors that you see, like is that really a drug? I don't know. I feel like they were just trying to like cram in too much because there was like also like Serac's thing. He was doing like voiceovers and we were seeing like his files play out. I think you're trying to squeeze too much into one episode. You definitely probably could have made this into 2 different episodes if you wanted to do like different styles, have like voiceover Serac and then drug trip Caleb and make it the whole episode, you know, like stick to one format. Bernard, I have a theory, right? Because since Dolores' pearls, she made copies of herself. I'm gonna guess Bernard was trying to change the bodyguard's mind and get into his mind like you don't have to do what she says. You know, you have a choice. You don't have to like die. I have a feeling that the one in Charlotte Hale, she's gonna change sides because they're kind of alluding to that with, you know, Bernard like trying to convince the bodyguard, but he was just kind of, he didn't really have a life. Let's be real. With Charlotte Hale, she has to pretend to be like a mother. Like that's kind of hard to do without like developing feelings. And as for Bernard, I'm not really sure what Dolores's game plan is on all of this. You know, she has like 50 steps planned ahead. He's part of her plan. Here's my theory. I think that Bernard has the key in his head because who better to put a key than in the mind of Bernard? Like his mind is already jumbled as it is. I don't know if it's like completely fixed. Remember from last season, he completely jumbled his mind and that was like, trying to deal with that, his memories and stuff. And I don't think he's completely fixed because like how do you come back from that? Serac especially, he knows that the key is in Dolores, so it'd be smart to put it in somebody else. Oh yeah, and I was talking a little bit about like how I'm all for like the system being burnt to the ground. I have a feeling though that Dolores maybe not. I don't know, does she want to burn the system down? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, it's a good asset, like a good, or would be a good tool for her to use against humanity. I think at this point, the only reason why she kind of like has that whole spiel of like letting people know what their files say is so that she can create chaos. So that she, for one, has like a distraction. Like if people are too worried about the world going into chaos, especially Serac, then she can get ahead of him. Which I mean, she already is, but she can get even more ahead of him. And like two, like if you have chaos, like she can bring order. She can be like the like Jesus Savior thing. Liam Dempsey, he's dead. Can't say much about his character. I mean, he was kind of not a good human being, so that'll be it. Hope you like my opinions and my thoughts. I don't know. Leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, do what you do best, and enjoy your life.